Welcome to Shovelware Diggers. Our dig team is currently excavating the Softkey Shareware 2000 Hit Games 2 CD collection. You can find a link in the video description containing the entire directory structure of this archive. It's week 30, and this is what our diggers have lined up for us today. For more information on how to join the dig team, simply head on over to the Patreon page linked in the video description. Now without further ado, let's begin. First up, a team dig from Scott Percival and Dick DeYoung. We've got WINGAMES /arcade /murder. I'm going to be kind of disappointed if this game has nothing to do with murder mysteries or detectives or something like that. Murder. I got a file id.diz, but let's just go into it. Okay, so it's just titled Murder, and we've got weird stuff going on with the borders here. Anyways, you're stranded on a desert island with your 4 worst enemies. That's not ideal. You have 2 options, kill or be killed. Select your first opponent from the target pull-down menu and position him/her by picking a point on the screen with the mouse. Figure representing yourself appears on the right side of the screen. Use the arrow keys to move around. Press the left mouse button to fire your weapon. Okay. Let me see if I can fix this border, because it's kind of weird. Okay, let's see if we can get this. Figure out how to play this thing here. So I've got a gun cursor, which... oh wait, I don't have it sized properly still. Hopefully that does the trick. So target. Boss, ex-wife, geek, mother-in-law? Seriously? Oh... let's just do the geek. That is a weird geek. So, well, there's a PC speaker sound for when I click the gun. Do I have to move on screen first? Where is my character even? Interesting. So, the sprites are... wow. Okay, first of all, the game's kind of buggy. Second of all, I can't move. I'm using the arrow keys, and there's some... what is going on? Oh, this game has some serious sprite issues. Yeah, and I can't even reset the condition of the game. Okay, let's see if we can actually shoot someone here. Because that's the whole purpose of the game, right? And you get a trophy for it. This is all kinds of broken. Look at this mess. This window isn't even on screen anymore. Or maybe it is. I thought it was off screen. This is just... oh my... oh hey, it's actually working. It's actually working. I don't know what I did. It's actually working. I can move. Never been so happy to move in my life. All we got left is the mother-in-law, and we just caused a page fault. Well, that was ridiculous. Oh, geez. Let's try it again. Let's see if we can actually not crash it this time. Okay, first, I'm going to move my character back on the screen into the area I'm supposed to. Okay, now I'm going to resize the window to the right size. Okay. So now the game should theoretically work properly. Oh. They can actually get into a fight with you and kill you. And then I can still shoot a bullet. And if I put someone else in, it doesn't work. There's no new game option or anything. And like, this is all kinds of broken. Okay, so, that was Murder. Murder is generally not a job. This is the about screen. The guy doesn't even credit himself. He just says murder is not generally advisable. Oh, this program's great because it's so terrible. Now it's like we have to look at the doc file. It's like with a game this broken and with an about, why is it even checkmarked now? An about screen like that, how can you not read the doc file? So, where's Notepad? Notepad to the rescue. Oops. What is in the doc file? Murder.exe requires Microsoft Windows 3.0 or better. The object of the game is to shoot each of your opponents before they catch up to you. You are the figure with the gun. Use the arrow keys to move around, fire the gun, press the left mouse button. Takes shape of a gun, must be inside the game's window. Okay, so there's nothing too interesting in here, except that supposedly you can actually go to different screens. So let's see if we can actually get that to happen here. Look, there's not even a quit option. You gotta close it this way. And theoretically, it may not actually be closed. Oh no, it is. Because, little tip, when you're programming a Windows application, the window itself is not necessarily the application. So you can theoretically close a window for a program, but the program is technically still running. So just a little thing to watch out for when you're making Windows software. So let's see what these others... I can't move again. Okay, I can move now. Can I shoot myself? Apparently not. So we got some fish bones down here. So let's see how many screens we got here. Oh, there's the sun. We got a little crab. This game's got crabs. We have a broken ore. And a boat that seems to be half submerged. This screen's pretty empty. And this is where we started. So there's not a lot of screens, but that's fun that there's actually more than one of them. And my bullet is suspended in midair. What is this, the Matrix? So I want to see if you can actually win, like, any rewards for, like, killing everyone or something. Okay, so there's the boss, and the palm tree is now in the corner of the screen. What is up with this game? It's... I just killed the boss again, even though I already killed him and he wasn't technically there anymore. This game is all kinds of broken. Oh my, and there it's at the corner again. Die. That's 2. Geek. Die. That's 3. And lastly, the mother-in-law, which didn't crash the game this time. And that's 4. We got a full trophy room. And no targets left. That is the... Oh, jeez. Also, that's the weirdest looking drop-down menu I've ever seen. I mean, I know it's a result of having, like, literally no options in the menu except for 3 horizontal lines, but come on. So yeah, that was Murder. That was delightfully broken. I absolutely don't recommend people play this game because it is literally like 1 minute of enjoyment and 20 minutes of fail. Actually, I've only been recording for about 11 minutes. Oh well. Next up, Spree dug up WINGAMES /strategy/bang. I think I'm starting to see a pattern with Spree's selections here. Strategy bang. Bang bang. Bang bang. Bang bang. It's it's one of these. It's an artillery game. We got a couple cannons, we got a green flag and a red flag. Game, configure, hit accuracy, okay. Make it 1 player. Well, it has the option to save. Okay, it looks like it's my turn, so how do I aim? Not with the arrow keys. How do I do anything? New game? Okay. Oh, nice. The landscape is actually randomized to some degree. I'm still not sure how to play this. Help. Okay, so you actually have to go to the aim menu here. So, angle, 45 degrees. Velocity, 180. Fire? Oh, wow, that went pretty quickly. It looked like a hit, but it kind of didn't. I don't know. Let me slow the cycles down here, see if we can get it to look a little better. That didn't seem to do much. Let's actually configure it for 2 players, just to see how this goes. Okay, so aim, fire. Okay, it seems to be working now. Maybe the 1-player mode is like just a practice mode or something. So let's see. Let's do angle 75, velocity 300. Oh, right, there's wind speed. Okay, green's turn. Velocity, or angle 60, velocity 230? Whoa, that definitely did not hit. Angle 85, velocity 180. That was close. Velocity 440, angle 70? No, but it looks like if you head off the edge of the screen, either edge of the screen but not the top of the screen, it cancels out the shot. It's going to make it really hard for red to hit green here because of the wind, and vice versa. Angle 88, velocity 180. Ooh, that was close. Red's in trouble. Angle 65, velocity 250. Getting there. Green was so close. Green literally hit like right there. You know, for some reason, the green shot, it like hit the cannon right here, but it's like doesn't count? I don't get it. Oh, there we go. Red managed to destroy green for whatever reason. And as the battle ends, the red team is victorious. To the victor goes the spoils. Well, green's pretty wrecked there. Okay, so that was Bang Bang. What was this made by? Cannon Fire game for Microsoft Windows 3.0, released in October 1990 by David Lutton? It's hard to see because I have to have the screen size so small for recording, but yeah, 1990, David B. Lutton II. Fair enough. Program is distributed as Shareware. If you like the program, intend to keep it, please be supportive and send him $10. Well, this is actually a pretty competently made game. Not like the last one. The hit detection seems a little off for actually getting the cannon shells to hit the other cannons, but other than that, like, I mean, the game works fine. It's very basic for an artillery game, because, well, let's be honest, most artillery games started out this basic, but no, it works. Be nice if there was actual AI. It looks like the 1-player mode here is just like, it's not really a versus the computer mode. It's just sort of like a practice mode, but oh well. For what it is, it's not bad. But it's definitely very basic. And last up for today, Ronnie Schmotzler dug up WINGAMES /MS/DICEROLL. Part of me feels like this is going to be an extremely simple program that I only take like 10 seconds to look at. We got a text file. VB Dice Roller. Freeware application written using Microsoft Visual Basic. Simulates the bags of dice game players constantly keep with them. Select the type of die you're using. Yeah, it doesn't seem too complicated here. By Benjamin Comby. And a freeware thing, so there you go. VB Dice Roller. This is exactly what I was expecting in terms of simplicity. D6. Number of dice to roll 3. Roll the dice. Oh. Oh. You're seriously doing it this way. Okay. this lets me dive into a topic I don't get a chance to go into very often. Let's talk about why this program sucks. Okay, for starters, I'm sure most of you are aware that many of these dice values are only used in a very few number of actual games, most of which are the sort of tabletop games like Dungeons & Dragons. So in Dungeons & Dragons, the way you roll your stats is you roll... I don't know the exact number of d6s because, to be honest, I've never actually played, like, tabletop Dungeons & Dragons. But I do know that you roll multiple d6s, and then you have to take one away the lowest one, so that you keep your highest rolls for the ones that you roll. So in this program here, you select the number of dice you're rolling. Like, let's say you roll 4 and then take away the lowest one. Well, in this program, you just roll 4. And it tells you the result. It doesn't show you each individual die you rolled. So if you wanted to do the whole d6 rolling thing, where you take away the lowest roll, you would literally have to set it to d6 and 1, and then roll it 4 times. That's kind of inconvenient. Also, the other thing, D10s in particular, are even more notorious, because here, what it's doing is it's taking the D10s and adding up all the numbers for it. But there's often times when you roll 2 D10s, where one of them is a multiple of 10, and the other one is the ones, it's like one's the 10s column, one's the 1s column. So if you rolled like... 6 and a 7, the 6 might have been your 10 die, so that would have been 67. But this program can't do that. So yeah, this could have been a failed dig, but I got some interesting info out of this, in that when you're writing a program like this, where you're going to be providing a sort of feature for people to sort of digitize something that they do, make sure that you're actually making it useful for your intended audience. If you're going to have all these dice values and the ability to roll multiples, you have to show the results of each of them, or have some kind of options for actually performing the rolls as per the rules that you're trying to use, so that you can do, like, out of 100 rolls with 2 d10s, or do your takeaways with multiple d6s or such. So yeah, not a very good dice rolling program. Like, it works, but it's not very useful, despite its simplicity. So yeah, I'm just gonna go grab my dice and just roll them that way.